Hello student, welcome back to our class. Okay, so I hope you all are fine and doing good. So, okay, let's start our today's class. Okay, first I have one interesting story to tell you. Like, have you seen that Bahubali movie? In that Bahubali movie, you have seen the role of that actor and his brother or his family. Okay, like you have to construct the story and tell me your understanding. Okay, so by understanding that story you have to tell me what you understand in that story. Okay, so yeah, and you have to explain that. Okay, so in that movie you have seen over there the like uh, uh, like you have seen over there like how you will relate the scenario of the movie with chemical reaction. Okay, so you have to tell me about that. So I think you are some are have not watched that movie and some are quiet because they don't know about the scenario. Okay, so now we will come to know the now here we will come to know the displacement reaction. In that we have seen that there is the reaction related to the chemical reaction, that is displacement in that movie scenario. Okay, so today we will discuss about displacement reaction. So today's our topic will be the displacement reaction. Okay, so now tell me student, you have to define a displacement reaction in your own word. So okay, now you define the displacement reaction. So okay, so here some of saying it is defined as chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from this compound. Okay, so I will make you understand what is displacement reaction. Okay, I will define this displacement reaction. So okay, so it is defined as the chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound, like both metal and non-metal take part in displacement reaction. Okay, so the general form of a displacement reaction will be here. So I will tell you what will the general form of displacement reaction will be. Like here we can consider this as a AB and plus this as a C. So here we can write AB plus C. When it's convert, like it will become like A plus BC, like this. Okay, I hope you have got my point. Like this equation exit when A is more reactive than B. Okay, so for example we will take one equation like Mg SO4 AQ plus Ca as its reactant Ca SO4 AQ plus mgs. So this is the equation for example. Okay, so like that I have table related to series, like here I will tell you. Okay, so reactivity series of metals like potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, tin, lead, copper, silver, gold. This is the reactivity series of metal. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear till now. The displacement reaction. Okay, very good. So again I have one you have seen over like, wait a minute, you have seen this. What is this? Like this we can see this is a eno. Okay, so for this where we where we use, for what purpose we use. Okay, so here we will discuss about the following verbally and find the reaction between them. Okay, so we can relieve the distress when the stomach product too much HCl by drinking a solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so for that equation will be like HCl plus NaSCO3 extractant NaCl plus HTCO3. Okay, so this is the equation. In this equation, the H in the HCl displays the N in HCO3 to produce H2CO3. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear till now. Okay, so let's move further. I have one question to ask. Okay, like I have one statement to ask you. If you have to find out the statement is true or false. Okay, like the statement is, a displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which a less reactive element displaces a more reactive element from its compound. The statement is true or false. You have to identify the statement and tell me whether it is true or whether it is false. Okay, so I hope you have understand that statement is wrong. Okay, so the statement will be the false. Okay, very good. Okay, so moving further, like as you have seen in our chemistry lab, like there is one type of stand, and in that stand we used to hang that test tube. Okay, like what we call as stand, like stand with clip. Okay, that is stand. In that stand there is one clamp, okay, to hold down the test tube. Okay, so have you seen over there in lab test tube also, and you having iron nail also, and you have threads also. Okay, so you have to share, okay, by your understanding. Okay, so open the activity 1.8. Okay, and you have to look that activity, and you have to perform that activity and tell me the observation. Okay, so share your observation. What is the observation of that experiment or activity 1.8? Okay, so here is the observation, like there is a brown coating on the iron nail dipped into the copper sulfate solution. Okay, the color of the solution of copper sulfate in which the iron nail was dipped changed to light greenish. Okay, so whereas the color of copper sulfate solution in the other test tube does not change. Why do you conclude? What do you conclude from this activity? Okay, you have to tell me what you conclude from this activity. Okay, it's like in this reaction, a displacement reaction in which copper has been displaced from iron from copper sulfate solution. Okay, now tell me, why does the color of copper sulfate solution change when an iron nail is dipped in it? Okay, okay, very good. So here we will come to know the concept of single displacement reaction. So here you tell me the definition of single displacement reaction in your own word. Okay, so here I will make you understand what is single displacement reaction. Okay, it is a reaction in which one element is substituted from another element is in a compound. For example, reaction of iron nail with copper sulfate solution. Okay, so here the equation will be like FeS plus Cu SO4 Aq, its reactant FeSO4 Az plus Cus. So this will be the equation for that reaction of iron nail with copper sulfate solution. Okay, like here we can see that the brown coating on the iron nail shows that the copper is deposited on the iron nail by deplacing iron. Okay, for the greenish color of the solution in the test tube shows that Fe2 Fe2 minus ions are present in the solution. Okay, thus see this show that iron is more reactive than copper as Fe2 plus ions and displays Cu2 plus ions from copper sulfate solution. Okay, so we will perform that activity in the chemistry lab. Okay, so moving further, you have to tell me it is possible a reaction of copper nails with ferrous sulfate. Yes, we can do this by using ferrous sulfate. Okay, so it is possible to do reaction of nails with ferrous sulfate. Okay, I have question for you, like when iron nails are kept in the solution of copper sulfate, the color of the solution changes from which to which. Okay, you have to tell me. Yes, here when iron nails are kept in the solution of copper sulfate, the color of the solution changes from blue to play green. Like it will be changes from blue to green. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear till now. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, I will draw one type of image here. Okay, like this. Okay, so I will name this product. Okay, like this will be the AB and this will be the CD, this will be the AB and this will be the CD. Okay, now you have to share your opinion by watching this image. Okay, so very good. So here we can see there is one activity like activity 1.10. You have to take about 3 ml of solution sulfate solution in a test tube, and in another test tube take about 3 ml of barium chloride solution, and you have to mix the two solution. What do you observe? And you have to tell me the observation here. Okay, so here is the observation, like okay, now here you have to tell me your observation. What is the observation of you? Okay, by watching this activity 1.0. So here white substance a white substance which is insoluble in water is formed. This insoluble substance form is known as precipitate. Okay, so here now you have to tell me the what will you all relate the previous image with this activity, like this, what you will relate this to this activity. So here we will come to know the concept of double displacement reaction. So now you have to tell me about the definition of double displacement reaction in your own word. Okay, so what is double displacement reaction? So here double displacement reaction is defined as the chemical reaction in which one component each of both the reacting molecules is exchanged to form the product. Okay, so during this reaction the cation and anions of two different compounds switch place, forming two entirely different compounds. So the general equation which represent a double displacement reaction can be written as like this, can be written as like this. Okay, so this is the reaction. Okay, for example we can see that when sodium sulfate chemically react with barium chloride in the form of their aqueous solution, which precipitate of barium sulfate appears, this conform the presence of sulfate SO4 two ions. Okay, so here I will write the equation. Okay, wait a minute. So here it will be the equation like Ba2 plus Aq plus 2Cl minus Aq plus 2Na plus Aq plus SO4 2 minus Aq. So its reactant like Ba2 plus Aq plus SO2 minus Aq plus 2Na plus Aq plus 2Cl plus Aq. So this is the equation. So this is a BaSO4 white, like this is a BaSO4 white, BaSO4, this will be a white color. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear. Okay, so note down this equation in your copy. Okay, so moving further, so now I will ask one question to you, like you have to add a small quantity of dill HCl into a precipitate of barium sulfate in a test tube obtained by adding barium chloride solution to the sodium sulfate solution. Find out the observation. Okay, so here the observation will be the precipitates remain insoluble. Okay, so here you can see that precipitate remain insoluble. Okay, so again I have question for you. What is the precipitate form on the mixing on the solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate? So here it will be the barium sulfate. Okay, so moving next, so let's recall our today's class. So what we have discussed in our today's class, like, so today we have learned about displacement reaction. Now let's summarize our class. Okay, so first we have learned displacement reaction. Like displacement reaction is defined as the chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element for its compound. Okay, after that we have learned about single displacement reaction, like it is a reaction in which one element is substituted for another element in a compound. Like third one, double displacement reaction, it is defined as the chemical reaction in which one component each of the both reacting molecules is accent to form the product. So like as we have discussed, like first chemical reaction, types of chemical reaction, displacement reaction, like single displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. Okay, so here is homework for you, like you have to define displacement reaction and search out more example related with chemical reaction in our space and noted down the followings in table. Okay, so second question is that what do you mean by single and double displacement reaction? Give an example for each reaction with chemical equation. Okay, so in third question, in the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from the silver nitrate solution involved displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction involved. Okay, so last one, I have one activity to you, like here activity is that material required, like laptop, mobile phone and internet connection for O labs. I will give you a O labs links. Okay, so you go there and do this experiment, and the instruction is that open the O labs platform in any device and analyze the different type of displacement reaction with the activity given into the book. Write down the observation from each of the activity in the following. Okay, so thank you everyone, I hope you will do this question. So bye and take care.